The phone vibrated on the dashboard, its screen flashing like a beacon in the pale morning light. I stiffened, one hand gripping the steering wheel, the other cradling a tepid coffee. My wife's name, Myra, glowed on the display, each buzzer shard in my chest. Just 20 minutes earlier, her words had cut through our kitchen silence. "I'd rather spend today without you." Her voice was cold, her gaze fixed on her coffee mug as she stirred it. I'd left without a reply, the door's soft click sealing my exit. Now she was calling. My thumb lingered over the screen, caught between unease and a faint hope. Why so soon? The car smelled of leather and faded pine air freshener, the engine purring as I waited at a red light. Outside, the city stirred slowly, dog walkers, delivery vans, a jogger's breath misting in the crisp September air. My pulse thudded as I stared at the phone. Maybe she'd softened, her voice warm again, like when we'd lie entwined, murmuring dreams. Or maybe she'd sharpen her words, finalizing the rift. I swiped to answer, throat tight. "Myra," I said. "Evan, where are you?" Her voice trembled, not with anger but fear, urgency. "You didn't say where you were going." I frowned, clutching the wheel. "You wanted me gone." I left. The light turned green, I stayed still. A horn blared behind me. "I didn't mean it like that," she rushed, voice breaking. "I just needed a moment. Please, come back." My stomach twisted. A moment. That phrase had crept into our talks, vague, heavy, like smoke curling through a room. I pictured her this morning, in her worn grey robe, blonde hair tied loosely, her jaw tight. She hadn't met my eyes, not for weeks. "What's wrong, Myra?" I asked, probing for truth. "Nothing. I miss you." Her pause stretched, her breath uneven. "Please, come home." I pulled into a gas station lot, its neon sign flickering. Myra didn't plead. She was fierce, unyielding, the woman who'd once flung a wineglass at me mid-argument, laughing as it shattered, then kissed me before the stain set. This wasn't her. I wanted to believe it was love calling me back, but doubt gnawed at me. "I'll be there in 10, I said, hanging up before she could add more. The drive home blurred traffic lights, stray thoughts. Our apartment building rose ahead, its stone facade weathered by city grit. I parked, hands shaking, the elevator's hum amplifying my racing heart. What awaited? An apology? A confession? Another fight, her pushing me away only to reel me in? The door was unlocked. Inside, the air carried her jasmine candle's scent, burning on the coffee table. The living room was pristine, pillows arranged, books stacked neatly, unnaturally staged. "Myra," I called, my voice echoing on the hardwood. "In here," she replied from the bedroom, her tone soft, almost brittle. I moved toward her voice, each step heavier. The hallway stretched, lined with photos, us hiking, her grinning in my old jacket, our wedding, her dress fluttering. Each felt like a ghost now, a memory that didn't fit. I paused at the bedroom door, the air tense, electric. She sat on the bed, back to me, shoulders curled. Her robe had slipped, bearing the curve of her neck, skin I'd once traced when words failed. The room was dim, curtains drawn, light leaking from a cracked lamp. "Evan," she said, not turning. "I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that." I stood still, scanning the room. Something was wrong. The bed was made, but the quilt was uneven, one corner too taut. Her phone rested face down on the nightstand beside untouched tea. And there, half hidden by the bed skirt, a man's sock, grey, striped, not mine. My heart pounded. "Myra," I said, voice steady despite the fire inside. "Whose sock is that?" She turned, eyes wide, lips parting but silent. The quiet screamed, heavier than any yell. I stepped forward, lifting the sock, its texture foreign in my hand. "Whose is this?" I repeated, holding it like proof. "Evan, it's not." She stopped, hands twisting. Her face betrayed her, eyes flicking away. "It's nothing. Laundry mix-up." "A mix-up." My voice cracked, anger seeping through. "You beg me to come back, and there's a stranger's sock in our bedroom. Explain it." She stood, robe slipping, hands trembling as she reached for me. "I didn't mean for this," she whispered, eyes wet. It was a mistake. One time. The room tilted. I backed away, the sock still in my grip, impossibly heavy. Who? I asked, voice faint. Who was here? She shook her head, tears falling. It doesn't matter. It was once. I was lonely, you've been so distant, don't. I cut her off, raw. Don't blame me. My mind raced, connecting dots. I'd ignored her late nights, guarded phone, the way she'd pull away from my touch. How had I missed it? Or had I known, refusing to see? I sank onto the bed, the sock dropping. The walls closed in. Was it worth it? I asked, not looking at her. Was he worth destroying us? She knelt, hands on my knees, voice shaking. No. I love you, Evan. I was stupid, scared. I thought I was losing you. Stop. I stood, brushing past her, rage and grief choking me. I grabbed her phone, still warm. Unlock it, I demanded. She hesitated, eyes pleading. Evan, you don't need unlock it. She typed the code, hands unsteady. I scrolled her messages. There it was, Jake. Texts from last night, this morning. Miss you. Can't wait to see you. He's gone, come over. I dropped the phone, vision blurring. Her sobs filled the silence, soft, broken. I'm leaving, I said, the words bitter. For good. Her voice chased me, desperate. Evan, wait. We can fix this. The door slammed, the hallway photos staring, mocking smiles from a life gone. The elevator closed, and the truth hit, her betrayal wasn't the only one. I'd betrayed myself, ignoring the cracks for too long, holding on to a love that had already slipped away.